dribbling head. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Finna show you how to get it. First we make 100. Then you stay down, stack your rest, I'll never spin me. 4 Giottos, panorama, spoon spinning. Extra green up in my pocket, look like spinach. I put gold all in my mouth, I had a dentist. Go for 2 more, then I finish. I say, better late than never, better late than never. You're better late than never, better late than never. Better late than never, better late than never. You're better late than never, better late than never. Yeah. I call my blade. She ain't pop it out and left her at the lows. They won't get up out my way, I move. I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Do it for some, I don't trust my own body. You would take a shot and you took her to Chrome Palace. It only
Here comes Game 5 of the Western Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Either one of these teams could grab the series lead tonight. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks facing the Golden State Warriors. You look at the Warriors.
The winner of Game 5 often becomes the favorite to take the series. A win here could do wonders for them, but a loss would mean having to get one out on the road. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Left side, Levine. Pass to Towns. Towns on a screen. 5 to shoot. Levine. And oh, he just slams it over Paul George.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Outside Holiday. That three's off the mark. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Now here's Levine. Kicks it to Doncic. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Harden with the defensive effort. Kicks it to George. Fires from deep. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Siakam outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. And the three off target.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Towns outside. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Siakam. Kicks it out to Jackson. Knocks it down from distance.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Outside Holiday. It's George on the wing. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Banked it in off the glass.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Stolen by Harden. Out to the right wing. The three from Holmgren. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Doncic. And the Warriors with another 3.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama. And Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size. creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Here's Brunson, and the shot's good.
Just good on-ball decision-making from Brunson right there. This guy a master in the pick and roll.
And here's Harden. Still no points. Drives to the hoop. Three-pointer, Holiday. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Doncic outside. Nice move. The kick out to Brunson. And the Warriors with another three.
It's about the work for Jalen Brunson. He's put in a ton of time to become a knockdown shooter.
Pass to Holmgren. And stolen by Brunson. In transition, here come the Warriors. And Siakam with the slam.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Holmgren with it. Now here's Wembanyama. Launches a three. Another three for Dallas.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
A minute 4 left in the first. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the Warriors making a change here. Here's Harden. Yet to see a basket. Outside for Wembanyama. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Both teams will make substitutions. .40 seconds left in the first. Here's Brunson. 4 on the clock. Kicks it out to Bane. From the elbow. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Mavericks trail by 3. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally insane.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
Brunson with it. He's got 5. Puts up a deep 3. They get the rebound. Edey. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right
14.
And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Misses from short range. Mavericks trail by 3. Back to Brooks. Here's Caruso. Again, Dallas.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Outside Brunson. The wide open shot is on the money. Brunson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Caruso, the open look. Warriors with the rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Turner.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Caruso. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
3 points.
Caruso's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Warriors making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors. Number 12.
Here's Dallas now.
Zach LaVine.
Outside, Green. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your
On defense, the Warriors.
number 32.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
Basketball.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Right side, Brunson. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. For 3. Caruso grabs the board. On the wing, Brooks. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Now LaVine. Kicks it out to Jackson. And the Warriors miss again. And Dallas with possession. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. There's a screen by Turner. Outside, Green. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
Brooks, right side. Takes the 3. Nails it from 3. Brooks has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Doncic outside. Outside LaVine. Just 5 on the clock. Siakam outside. The 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Three-pointer, Holiday. Holmgren. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Over to the wing. And here's Siakam for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
George scanning the floor. Pass to Harden. Three-pointer. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the three.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! Left side, Levine. Towns. Jackson outside. Inside. Outside for Levine. Back to Siakam. To stop the run. That shot off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Outside Harden. There's the three. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Warriors trail by 6. Towns outside. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Doncic. Some solid defense from Holiday. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Siakam. Towns for 3. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
They needed that boost going into halftime. They were starting to look a little disorganized.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. Crafty move. Doncic throwing his weight around.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's the Mavericks now. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Levine for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Levine's got 5.
And that's become a more comfortable shot for Levine as his career has gone on.
And here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys. Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Harden drives in. It's Holmgren, high post. He gets it in there. Holmgren's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, it's certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
The muscle inside from Levine. Wow.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
George, right side. Outside Holiday. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Levine. And so it's Golden State with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Doncic. Jackson, the screen. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
To the paint. Holmgren with the block. Harden serving the D. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Harden, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Zach LaVine.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
Harden hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's LaVine. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Zach LaVine, explosive. Explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
And so he hits both. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And that's an intentional foul. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Mavericks leading. Outside, Green. Pass to Dort. Right side, Wembanyama. Here's Caruso. There's the triple. The rebound by Edey. Now here's Brunson. Green covering. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Outside for Brooks. Fires the three. The rebound by Edey. Here's Golden State. Trailing by 2. And here's Brunson from the arc. That shot missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Brooks. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3. Brooks has got his second bucket on the night.
You got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Pass to Green. Outside for Wembanyama. No good on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And he commits the intentional foul. Timeout. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And the Warriors making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
1.5 minutes left to play in the third. And stolen by Caruso. Going all the way to the rack. Ahead. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Bane. Oh, Green with a block.
So quick to rotate. I mean, Green able to cover quickly.
Now Turner. Outside, Green. rebound goes to the Warriors.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Bridges outside. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Brunson. 3 on the clock. Over Caruso. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
And here is Green. Back to Caruso. Down low. Turner. It doesn't go for him.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Kicks it out to Bane. Over Green. And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one.
It's the final.
Hey there, everyone. Happy Cinco de Mayo to all of you as we get you back to some NBA action. Kicks it to George. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wembanyama. Here's the 3. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Holiday grabs the miss.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Basket counts.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Outside Brunson. Goes up from the top of the key. Mavericks with a rebound.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Here's Harden. Oh, the teardrop falls in. And now a 10-point Maverick lead.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater. Good night.
Outside Bane. He's off on the layup. Dallas leading by 10. Here's Harden. Brunson with the block. And he gets it back. Yep, count it.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Here for the Warriors. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
And so it's LaVine with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Oh, LaVine burns him inside.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside for Wembanyama. From deep. Towns with a rebound. Warriors trail by 8. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Doncic right side. Pass to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson the screen. Pulls up. High post. Levine can't hit.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And then Harden with the jam.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Outside Levine. Levine gets it to fall.
When Levine plays with energy, there's very little a defense can do to contain him.
Outside Harden. Pass to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Back to George. Outside Holiday. The three is up. It's rebounded by Golden State. Doncic up strong. Can't get it to drop. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. The Mavericks lead by 8. To the right side. Wembanyama with it. Jackson in his pocket. Outside Holiday. It's George on the wing. Pure from three-point range. George has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and this is Levine's role. I mean, he's out there to score as often as possible.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Here's Harden. He takes it in. The three is up. The rebound by Jackson. On the wing, Levine. Pass to Jackson. Fires the three. Holiday grabs the miss. And so it's Dallas with it. Harden's shot is good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Dallas with possession. They've got a 9-point lead. Harden into the lane. From deep, Holmgren gets the three ball to go.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Driving in. That shot off the mark. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. And with Welcome, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Game 6 of the Western Conference semifinals. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing the Dallas Mavericks. Taking a look at Dallas.
Well, most people thought they'd lose this series. However, they've been rock solid. A chance to capture the series at home tonight. You cannot pass up this incredible opportunity.
Yeah, and even though it's technically not a do-or-die situation, they got to treat it that way. Because if you go on the road for Game 7, that is not the inviting scenario you want. So it's very tough to win a deciding game under those circumstances on the road.
And it's Doncic missing.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's Levine for three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
It's George on the wing. Misses the 3. And here are the Warriors now. It's a 3-point game. LaVine with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Kicks it out Towns. Siakam outside. From the top of the key, he buries it.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Harden scanning the floor. And the layup is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Doncic. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
The baseline J is off the mark.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Pass to Towns. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot by Towns, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
The 3 from Holmgren. Warriors with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Levine throws it down.
What a marvelous athlete Levine is, soaring off the ground with ease for the jam and looks so good floating in the air.
From deep, Wembanyama. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Wembanyama's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll...
Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Showing some power.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Levine feeling it out a bit. To the paint. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution for the Warriors.
The Mavericks trailing. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The three from Holmgren. Dallas, no good that time either. Here's Brunson. Again, Golden State.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Three-pointer, Harden. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Doncic outside. Towns outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. He has 6.
They force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams making some changes here. There's a minute 12 left in the first. Outside, Green. Outside for Dort. Here's the three. Knocks down the triple.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Now here's Brunson. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
And it's hammered home by Green.
A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best when he attacks off the dribble.
Brunson surveys. Jackson outside. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. And it's Edey missing. Left side, Green. Here's Dort. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Dort's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice use of strength by Dort. He runs into the inside contact, but pushes right through it.
Jackson, right side. Up and over Brooks. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
17.
And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This game 6 getting started. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
There's a screen by Turner. And it's Brooks missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
The drive by Jackson. Pass to Edey. Back to Jackson. Here's Edey. Launches it. The rebound by Turner. To the right side. Back to Green. In close. Green puts it in.
He has a great feel for scoring in the painted area. Nice play by Jalen Green.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Edey. Outside Brunson. Jackson the screen. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Warriors substitution. Number 12, Zach LaVine.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Green. Green to the rack. Oh, misses the dunk.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, for sure, two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Right side, LaVine. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
And you see why LaVine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Caruso outside. Back to Brooks. Three-pointer. And he can't get that one. Golden State with the ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Pass to LaVine. And there's the screen. From outside the arc. Hits a three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 3.
LaVine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
Here's Green. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And the new group getting ready for the Warriors. The Warriors lead by 3. Doncic outside. Kicks it out, Towns. Back to Doncic. With the teardrop.
Well, we've always talked about the great defender that Holiday is. Well, he showed you right there with the rejection.
Pass to Wembanyama. Right wing. And here's Holmgren. Still without a bucket. On the wing, Harden. Over Bane. Harden misses. So it's the Warriors now. 3-point lead. Kicks it out to Siakam. And stolen by Holmgren. Pass to Harden. Inside. Holiday. There's 1:59 left in the first half of this one. Outside for Wembanyama. 4 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Wembanyama so comfortable inside.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Towns outside. Back to Doncic. .127 left in the second quarter. And the shot goes in. Doncic has got his first points of the night.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to Holmgren. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Down low. And it's powered home by Towns.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Outside Harden. Takes it inside. And Harden with the slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive play.
Harden misses. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Towns for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. And stolen by Bane. To the inside. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Warriors on top. They're up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. Now Harden. Pass to Holmgren. To the middle. Banked it in off the glass. Harden's got 6 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
On the wing, Holiday for the lead. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 2-point game. Doncic with it. 5 points in the game. Jackson the screen. Here's Levine. Offline from the top of the key. The Mavericks on offense. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Doncic outside. Towns outside. The 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half.
Substitution for the Warriors. Miles Bridges.
Outside Levine.
Jalen Brunson.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Levine does a really good job attacking. He plays with fearlessness and able to draw the foul as a result.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. The Mavericks trailing. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Holmgren. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Here's Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
From deep, Wembanyama. And Dallas hits again from deep. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Oh, deflected. Oh, stolen by Harden. George with it. He's picked up by Levine. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Boy, a nice show of strength that time from Paul George, absorbing the hit and still carving out space to get the shot to go down.
Warriors trail by 5. Puts up a 3. And it's Brunson missing.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 7-point Dallas lead.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
And he lobs it up top. George with a steal. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. That free throw good from LaVine.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Shot is up. And the Warriors miss again. The Mavericks lead by 6. Outside Holiday. Pass to Harden. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So both teams changing it up here. Warriors trail by 6. With the crossover. Oh, LaVine. Pretty.
Look, this is why LaVine's teammates look to feed him and let him eat. They know how hot he can get.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Wembanyama. Brooks outside. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. Misses the baby hook. The Mavericks lead by 4. Pass to Wembanyama. Dort for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Back to Doncic. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Doncic throwing his weight around.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Green with the ball. Siakam covering. And here's Caruso outside. Doncic grabs the miss. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Towns on a screen. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Trailing by 2. Clock at 2. Oh, LaVine converts in close.
LaVine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways. Showing it all tonight.
And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
teams deciding to change it up. "24 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Harden with it. He's picked up by Bane to win the cold spell. They get the rebound. The shot no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. Hey there, everyone. Happy Cinco de Mayo to all of you as we get you back to some NBA action. Outside Brunson. Pass to Bane. Now Jackson. Outside Brunson. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. Good. He hits the jumper. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
As always, Allie, thank you. Here's Doncic. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Outside Harden. Over Levine. Harden with a bucket. Now it's a three-point Maverick lead.
Hey, Harden is automatic from here. The defense has to be more aggressively guarding him. Otherwise, it's going to be a long game.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
Kicks it to George. Offline with a three. And here are the Warriors now. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Up top, Siakam. And the layup falls. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Outside Holiday. The three is up. Warriors with the rebound. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Doncic, no good.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Harden.
And how about the defense from Jackson Jr., doing just about whatever he can to make shooters uncomfortable.
Towns, right side. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. Siakam outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Holiday. Holmgren with it. Oh, the persistence inside of... Chet Holmgren.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Now here's Towns. Back to Levine. Let's go with a three. And Levine knocks down the three.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Here's Harden. Holiday from long range. He buries it from three. Holiday's got 6 points in the quarter.
I tell you, boy, he comes up big at the right time. I love his demeanor, though. His disposition says all business, and I'm ready for whatever is needed.
Towns. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Pass to Wembanyama. Outside for Harden. Back to Wembanyama. The three. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Levine. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. So Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Left side, Harden. To Wembanyama. Takes the three. Doncic pulls down the board. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. To the inside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Doncic outside. Jackson the screen. And here's Harden. Driving to the basket. Outside for Wembanyama. Oh! No good! We're headed for overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. Now Harden. Pass to Holmgren. The shot. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Back to Levine. Ooh, stolen by Harden. Pass to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Holiday. Back to Holmgren. Ooh, Holmgren fighting through contact.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Outside Levine. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
George for 3. Puts one up from 19. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
And George typically capitalizes well off any pick-and-roll situation because he makes quick decisions and his basketball IQ is pretty high.
Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Off target from 3-point range.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Here's Harden. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And here's Siakam for 3. And it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Harden with it. Pass to Holmgren. Fires from deep. On target from range.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And Dallas calls time here. They're leading by 6. Pass to Harden. Back to Holiday. Outside Harden. And so the Dallas Mavericks have won the series. They'll take a 4-2 series victory here in the second round. And the NBA Finals could be just a few games away for them.
Yeah, heading into the conference finals off a big win like this one has to feel good. But they've got their work cut out for them in the games ahead.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs.
Like a large AO, like the head of a pro. Stay down like the 10 on my toes. Like a Gibbs God, I can show you the ropes. Hyperventilating, hyperbolic chamber, hypothermia. My neck is on thrones. This that keeper, like I can't see in this. money on my because of all the money that I get. Yo, wouldn't even touch you, but if I want to, like rich, yo.